Who's ready for some action? Better question, is anyone ever not ready for action? I didn't think so. We see it throughout college football every year, and we're lucky to have it again here. The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Redhawks offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Williamson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Finn. Makes the grab. It's Tracy. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's still running after the move. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Redhawks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked. Maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what?
Makes a catch at the 15. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Redhawks will have it first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. Third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps it going. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Ohio's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable. Guys that will...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. And the Bobcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
The Bobcats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to pass. It's Navarro. Quick completion on the out route. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Catch in the middle. It's Williamson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Throws to the tight end. He makes the catch. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. Offense getting set for first down. Rushes on him. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Just keep swinging it. Under fire. Look out, he's got room. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Redhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Slings it downfield. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Finn. Under fire. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Redhawks. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Are you kidding me? I mean, that's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Running back searching for a hole. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Gossett. It's a running room. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll try the run. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
He leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down. The Bobcats will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
Trying to make magic with his feet. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Finn. Looking to scramble. Pulls it in, it's Tracy. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Redhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Tracy. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Going up top again. The short hands, it's Williamson. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. And the Redhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Throwing right. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And when you're a quarterback, you have to sell pass. You have to get your eyes down the field, the ball in your hand like you're ready to throw the football. Now I quickly hand it to the running back. You could see it worked, and the running back did the rest. The defense was thinking pass all the way. What a nice game.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. A great catch and run for 6. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly, but when you try to strain and throw it harder, Oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers, and you saw it there on the incompletion.
Got a man, it's Gossett. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages, it tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who will.
It's a seam wide open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
To the air, it's Navarro. Fires on the move. Picked off. What a play by this defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, we know these are slick conditions today in this game. Wide receiver just didn't seem to really get a good grasp on the ball when it hit his hands. Didn't stick right away. There was a bit of a bobble, and because of it, the defense able to come away with the pick.
He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Red Hawks have pushed it inside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Hawks. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Got it in the middle, it's Mathis. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Quickly out to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Bobcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Get set. Get set.
Snapped it in the shotgun. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Trying play action. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
We needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Off play action on first down. They get to him as he throws. Got his man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Off the play fake. Looking for an open area to his left. It's caught downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. To throw, it's Finn. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Into the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down in bounds. Going for 6. And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Offside defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Now the play fake. Now improvising. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
And the Red Hawks will kick it away to start the second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it down the right side. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Grabbed over the middle. It's Russell. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Finn. Here comes the heat. Quick with the spin move. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. And there are flags flying as the pass falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack of just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Quarterback running on the draw. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to throw, it's Finn. This time it's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They want to continue this long drive. Ninth play coming. It's 3rd and 5.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. The Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Lining up from the 34 on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Spins away from the defense. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A low-line drive and not his best work. And the coverage team surrounding the ball, no chance for... man to get in there on that one. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Redhawks offense heads to the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Finn. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They think there's room to run to the right here. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
How about that defense? In the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line, and a little more room to operate. And the Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the air, it's Finn. Here's a heat. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Tracy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Red Hawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, you got to give this offense a ton of credit because normally they've got the lead because of this running back. Today, it's actually despite him. They really haven't gotten the production out of him that they expect week in, week out. You got to give the defense credit for that. But other guys on offense have been able to step up enough to make the plays necessary to give them the lead.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple 1st downs together.
He's loose. Picks up what he can and then slides.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They've already peeled more than 3 minutes off the clock on this drive as they stand over the ball on 2nd down. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical...
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. And the Red Hawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And after the punt, that's where they'll mark it, just outside the 30-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Oh, he's got some space. There he goes. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Touchdown, Miami! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Wants to throw. It's Navarro. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Complete downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Finn. Oh, they're after him. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense in an empty set. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter. We're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Pressure coming. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Hunt is on its way. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Navarro. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Got his man to the left. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. He's going to take off. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Navarro. Quickly complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Red Hawks will try to run out the clock in this final minute. They'll toss it to the left. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Here on third down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. It's really easy to get caught up